Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let us see another question which was asked in the year 2025 JEE Mains from the topic probability. A board has 16 squares as shown in the figure. Out of these 16 squares, 2 squares are chosen at random. The probability that they have no common side is. So for this, my initial thought was to not choose 2 squares from a row or a column. But I was wrong there because we can choose these 2 squares, right? Because they don't have any side in common. And similarly, in the same column, I can choose this square and this square. They also don't have any side in common. So for this question, we can solve by taking the complementary. So let's find out how many squares are adjacent. If we find out how many squares are adjacent, then we can take its complementary. Now, in this row, this pair of squares, they are adjacent. Similarly, this is another pair. Similarly, these two are another pair. So, in this row, there are 3 pairs. If we choose either these 2 squares, they are adjacent, or these 2, they are adjacent, or these 2, they are adjacent. So, similarly, from the second row, it's 3 pairs, and from third row it's 3 pairs, and from fourth row also it's 3 pairs. Same thing for the column also. If we choose these 2 squares, they have a side in common. Again, these 2 squares, they have a side in common, and these 2 squares, they have a side in common. So here also there are 3 pairs. In this column also there are 3, and in this column also there are 3. In this column also there are 3 pairs. So for rows, we found 3 into 4 which is equal to 12 pairs, and columns also we found 3 into 4 which is 12 pairs. So what is the probability of choosing 2 squares such that there is one side in common? Okay, we have a side in common is what? 12 plus 12, 24 divided by, what are the total number of squares here? 4 in each row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many rows are there? 4 are there. So 4 into 4, 16 squares are there. Out of 16, we will be choosing any 2. So probability of choosing 2 squares such that they have a side in common is 24 by 16 C2. But in our question it is no side common. So we will just take its complementary. So we'll do 1 minus 24 by 16 C2, which is equal to 1 minus 24 by 16 C2 is nothing but 16 into 15 by 2, 2 ones, 2 eights, and 8 ones, 8 threes. So we have 1 minus 3 by 15, 3 ones, 3 fives. So it's 1 minus 1 by 5, which is equal to 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is our answer. I hope it is helpful. Thank you.